Our next guests sit on the Oversight Committee, and we're in yesterday's Democratic Congressman, Senior Democratic Congressman Khanna and GOP Congressman Donalds. Congressman Khanna, I want to start with you. I want to start with our report, which says that the director has yet to even visit the site. I mean, it's been 9 days. She couldn't find any time to go to the scene of the crime?
Well, that's outrageous. She needs to resign. Look, this is not a partisan issue. There was obviously a failure in protecting the former president, in protecting a presidential candidate, and she simply doesn't have the confidence of the nation. There are a lot of people who do not trust her, so she needs to step aside.
Congressman Donalds, were you surprised by the lack of information? I mean, I saw the part of the hearing where you said, listen, I was prepared to hear you out. I hadn't reached the conclusion that you needed to resign. But you haven't answered any of our questions. I mean, did they even brief her? Did she even know the answers? Or was she just being evasive?
Look, good to be with you. She was being very evasive, stonewalling, like Rose said, not providing any confidence to any member on Capitol Hill that she's prepared to do the necessary work to fix what went wrong that day and to make sure it doesn't happen again. As far as I'm concerned, she should resign. She should be fired. I'm surprised she's still the head of the Secret Service to this day. There has to be real accountability. We can't do the political thing and everybody just says, I'm going to be responsible, I'm going to own this, it's on my watch, I'm deeply sorry. That's not good enough. The Secret Service has a mission unique of almost any other federal agency. This is very serious. She needs to go.
So, Congressman Khanna, it looks like there's going to be some motion on the floor to have her impeached. Is this something that is also going to be bipartisan, or are y'all waiting on the president to do the right thing and just fire her or resign before that?
I'm open to Representative Mace's resolution, and we'll discuss it in our caucus and more broadly. But I hope before that she's either resigns or is fired. I really don't understand why she would want to stay on at this point. To be the director of the Secret Service, you need the confidence of all the American people. It's not a political office. It's an office where you're protecting our leaders. And she simply does not have that confidence. And at a time where we're so polarized, where people have lost confidence in government, she needs to do the right thing. And then there needs to be someone who is above reproach, maybe someone formerly from the military, a former agent who has really great credentials, who will be a director who all Americans trust.
So to that point about losing faith in government, Congressman Donalds, I don't think she understood the gravity of the moment. I mean, we were a centimeter away from a civil war. If they would have assassinated the former president, all hell would have broke loose. And she didn't seem to understand this moment.
Well, look, if she didn't understand it before yesterday's hearing, she definitely got the message after the hearing, because it was unanimous by all the colleagues on the Oversight Committee. And anybody that's watched the Oversight Committee knows we don't always agree on the Oversight Committee. But on this, it was basically unanimous. She needs to leave immediately. Should have happened yesterday, needs to happen today. The mission of the Secret Service, where they protect all former presidents and families and other key personnel and leadership, this is not about just President Trump, although his life is what was put in jeopardy. It's about President Obama, President Clinton, President Bush, and President Biden. This is a very serious matter. The members of Congress are not going to stop calling for her to go.